Hello YouTube. Today is a little bit different. I gotta come on here and make a confession today. And that is the fact that I got a fucked up dick. Now what I mean by that is, I'm one of the literally less than 1% of the population who has to go through their daily life with a botched circumcision. And I went my whole life not knowing that my circumcision was fucking botched, man. Right? And I realize this might be a little weird to, coming to the realization just now. Went 21 years of my life without realizing that, my circumcision was botched because, I go through my whole life thinking that there's either you were circumcised or you weren't, right? I didn't think you could mess up that operation. I didn't think there was an in-between, right? Which I very much am so. And this in-between was put on my radar because I was watching this show Shameless, and in one scene they were talking about baby dicks, right? Well, not like that. But they were talking about baby dicks and how they didn't want their kid to, be circumcised or whatnot because, the circumcision might botch, right? But, this scene hit a little bit different for me because I realized, it kind of looks like my dick on TV, right? And then, a whole bunch of revelations just started to, take place in my head. And the first thought appearing is, the confirmation in my head that, oh shit, I actually have a botched circumcision, right? And I think it's hard for you, most of y'all out there to relate to this, this feeling that you got. Well, the feeling that I got when I diagnosed myself, really. I'm sure, none of you, y'all can't just relate because, there was an immense sense of relief that I just, just felt that just came over me because it's that's what's wrong with me. I imagine that's what it's like whenever, you feeling sick or whatever and then you find out you have cancer. You're like, oh, I'm not going crazy, right? It's like, there's some solace in getting a diagnosis for your shit. But anyways, the reason I didn't have a diagnosis, the reason I didn't know, because, about in 7th grade, I think, or whatever, I, learned about the concept of circumcision and whatnot. And, of course, being a 7th grader, I look up pictures of dicks, right, to, confirm whether I'm circumcised or not, right? And so, in the midst of me comparing, literal dick pics, I'm getting in the midst of me, scrolling through endless dick pictures, I start to get a little confused, right? Not in a sexual way, I mean actually confused because I'm like, bro, my dick is not, it doesn't look like it's part of the circumcised camp or part of the uncircumcised camp because I'm so confused, right? So I'm really researching this circumcision shit as a youngin', right? Right, and in that research, I discovered what dick cheese is and how uncircumcised niggas get that mostly, and the fact that they have to clean out their dicks, right? Well, the fact is I have dick cheese still, and I'm circumcised. That doesn't make sense, right? So, well, it does make sense if you know what my dick looks like. It's pretty much like the doctor got the circumcision done most of the way around, and then on the side that faces me, that nigga just fell asleep, and he's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna continue the surgery. So, there's that piece of meat hanging on my meat that attaches the foreskin to my meat. I don't know, I just thought that was a pretty funny story of me not knowing my dick was semi-circumcised my whole life, right? And then, yeah, just discovering that. Yeah, that's pretty much the video for today. I will see you when I see you, YouTube. You're a real one if you watch to the end, for real, for real. And yeah, I'll catch you later.